Let me show you how to make custard. We're going to start by getting a clean plate or bowl preference, and then 2 tablespoons of custard. Once you have this in, you're going to go in with some water. Be very careful with the water. You don't want it really light and you don't want it so thick. Now you're just going to stir this until the custard dissolves in the water completely. And while doing this, don't forget the edges of the plate you decide to use or the bowl, because there are some hidden thickened parts that you want completely dissolved. Once it's completely dissolved, you're going to set that aside, and I'm going to prep my milk. This is because I don't have liquid milk, so just going to use 2 tablespoons of milk and some hot, or you can use some warm water to dissolve the milk. Now this consistency is great. You're just going to set this aside. As soon as your hot water is ready, going to bring your custard and mix again, because the more it sits, then it's relaxed. So you just want to mix. Get your hot water and go in to the custard. Now when the water goes in, the color changes. Once you see the color goes from bright to a darker color and the custard is rising, then it's ready. Just stop putting the water. The heat cooks beneath where the water didn't get to. Let me repeat myself. When you're going with the hot water and the color changes and the custard begins to rise, just stop. The heat from the hot water, when you begin to mix, cooks the parts of the custard which the water didn't get to. So you don't have to be stirring your custard while you're pouring in your water. But if you decide to, feel free. But custard, unlike pap, cooks with heat. So when you properly stirred your custard and it's all come together smooth and nice, you can go in with your milk and mix. And now you're going to go in with the with sugar. I use 3.5 teaspoons of sugar. You can use less if you wish. And then just stir this and allow everything come together real nice. And just like that, I made and I had really nice custard. Thank you.